Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. So for today's video, we are going to be trying out the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation and the Healthy Foundation Powder. So that and that. Let me tell you a little bit about the foundation. So this foundation retails for $15.99 on Physicians Formula's website. It does have an SPF of 20 in it. And the claims for this foundation is that it is packed with vitamins and antioxidants for healthy coverage, infused with Chinese Wu Zhu Yu extract and hyaluronic acid sodium salts to brighten, hydrate, and even skin tone. It's considered ultra blendable, lightweight, buildable, and breathable. So that's the foundation. It does come in a pretty good shade range, and it is a doe foot applicator on that. So I like to let people know because some people really don't like that in a foundation. The powder is an SPF of 16. It retails on their website for $14.99. And this is actually considered a foundation powder. It claims to be buildable, breathable, medium to full with a satin finish. So I'm using the shade in the foundation LN4. I picked this up at my local Rite Aid. You can also, they sell this at Ulta and any of your drugstores. You can try to look for coupons there. For me, it's a little bit pricey for a drugstore foundation. I'd really have to love this to continue purchasing it. But we'll take a look and see what my thoughts are. So if you want to see what this foundation is like, then keep watching. All right, so let's jump right into the application of this foundation. So we're going to use both a sponge application and a brush application for this. I generally am not a fan of sponge applications, but I like to show both application with a sponge and a brush because I know that some people prefer the sponge application, some people prefer not to use a brush, some people prefer to use a brush. I'm one of those people. But for the purposes of this video, this side we're going to do with this Wet n Wild sponge. This is this is a newer sponge to their collection. I do like it. It's really soft and it does have a flat side, which is one of the other things I like about it to really get in there and press the foundation in. So we're going to use that on one side. The other side, we're going to use the Morphe M439 brush. This foundation, it comes with, it's a screw off cap, and it does come with a doe foot applicator, which I know from watching some YouTube videos, a lot of people are just not into the whole doe foot applicator and applying that directly to your face. For me, that doesn't make a difference. I'm not really picky about that. Okay, so that's one half of my face done with this foundation. I'm sure the sponge is probably thinning out the application. It says it's a lightweight buildable foundation. For me, this kind of coverage is not what I like. For some people who want a thinner, just more of a natural look, then one side with a sponge would probably be okay. But for me, I definitely have a lot of more beauty marks and red spots and things on my face that I like to cover, and I do like a fuller coverage. So I'm going to do the other side with the brush first, and then we'll go back in to see what coverage what the coverage buildup is like. So let me put some on this side here. It does dry down nicely. It's already dry on the other side, and blending out nicely with the brush. Get my mirror and take a look here. It's a good shade match too. I just guessed in the store when I purchased, so that works. So definitely you get more coverage on the side with the brush, which is generally what happens with brushes. I just always find that a brush gives more coverage. you can definitely see it. You can see the redness on my cheek here, and you really can't see as much over here. It's definitely covered more on this side with a brush. So for me, the brush is definitely the way to go. So I'm gonna take some more and try to build up this side with a brush. And I'm not afraid to really just get that on there and that looks nice. Definitely buildable, definitely looks nice when it's built up. It doesn't look cakey. It does definitely look like a natural finish. Just want to go in on this side and just try to build up a little bit more over here as well, especially down my nose. So let's just do that really quick here. Now you notice I don't go underneath my eyes. I have a lot of wrinkles and I don't like to make those stand out anymore, especially where I like to use a nice concealer, and I do like to bake under my eyes. So I don't take my foundation right up under my eyes. So if you're just wondering, that is what I do there. Okay. So that looks really nice. So it is a very light, I would call this light medium coverage, even with two going in twice with the applicator, which is fine. I use a lot of powder, and we're also testing out the healthy powder in here as well, which is considered a foundation powder. So it's fine that this is a lighter type of foundation on my skin, because the other powders should build it up well. I think what I'm going to do is go put on concealer and do my under eyes, and then we're going to come back and test out the healthy powder from this brand as well. Okay, so I just put on under eye concealer and powder. So now we're just going to go in with this Physicians Formula powder here, and it does come with a little sponge with it. I'm not going to use it that way. I like to just put it on with a powder brush, and I'm using my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush for that. So let's just go ahead here and dip in and just swirl this on and see if we can build up that foundation to coverage that I like. Looks good around my nose, looks good on my nose, looks good in here. And it's a good match as well. It definitely helped to build up that coverage from that foundation that was so lightweight. So looks really good, actually. The overall look is definitely more of a lightweight foundation look. So if you are someone who likes a really full coverage, these two products are not going to give you that full coverage, looks like you have makeup on look. This for me would be more of a weekend, running errands type makeup, which is great as well. I'm gonna go and finish the rest of my face on top of this to see how the products work on this, and then I'll be back with a final check-in and what my thoughts are on the first impression. Okay guys, I'm back. So final thoughts on this foundation and powder. I think that they're definitely they definitely live up to what they claim to be. Lightweight, and they're a breathable, nice, natural coverage for your face. If that's what you're looking for and that's what you like in a foundation, these would definitely be for you. I did like the foundation. I don't know if it's something that I would pay the price tag for again, because it's not something I would consider that I love. I, again, always talk about how I'm a pretty full coverage foundation person. So for me, this is on the lighter end of the spectrum, but it definitely, for anybody who likes that light natural look, this would definitely be the foundation and powder combo to go with. So definitely think that it's a good combination, and I hope you liked this review. And if you want to see more reviews like this, then please consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.